Okay, hello everyone. I am at home and it is the first week of school, back to university, back to post-secondary school for me as a mature student. So I went to college and then now I'm back, or I went to college twice and now I'm back and I'm in university studying manufacturing engineering technology. And after not being in school for a few years, and coming back into like not just university but like an engineering degree, I feel like every day, I like so far it's only been 3 days, but I already feel like this program is I'm getting bodied by this program. So one of the professors on the first day, our first class of the week was Tuesday because of Labor Day, and that first class was our math class. Um, in there, one of the professors gave kind of an orientation, and they were pretty much saying, so, okay, I didn't know this going in. Apparently, for each hour of lecture, the expectation is that students are doing like, they said 9 hours of study, 9 hours for every, oh, sorry, 3 hours for every hour of study. I didn't do this kind of research before going in exactly. What I Googled is like, how much do you study? How much do engineering students tend to study? Like I hear this thing about, oh, engineering students have no life. And during the welcome week they had before school started, I was asking like current engineering students, like, well, how much do you study a week or per day? Like, what are your hours like during exam season or just regularly? And these guys are saying, oh, it's not too bad, like maybe a couple hours every day, 2 to 3 hours. That guy must be a genius because the professor was saying for every course, which is about something, I forget how many units, about 3 units per course. And so for every hour of lecture, she was saying 3 hours. In a week, each class is about 3 hours. So for each course, that's about 9 hours. And I have 4 courses. That's 36 hours of studying they think they expect us to be doing or recommend that we do or suggest that we do. And some of these students are saying, oh, only like 2 to 3. Like, they must be geniuses to be able to only be studying 2 to 3 hours a week. I don't know how they're doing it and having a social life because they say on the weekends they'll go out. They must really be, people's brains must have changed over the past few years because I don't know. I don't understand how, okay, I'm just going to let it be that I'm just going to assume that they're geniuses and they can do that because I'm not the strongest at math. And so when she said 9 hours for this course and 3 hours or a 3 hour lecture, I'm like, I think I'm actually gonna have to study those 9 hours because I've been out of school for a while and these geniuses are telling me, or presumably geniuses are telling me, they only do maybe 2, 3 hours of study a day. And then in the exam season, it gets more intense. I don't know how they're doing it. So far, it's hard. It's hard to study that much. It's Thursday. I had a lecture on Tuesday and I had a lecture on Wednesday. I'm having another one this evening because all my classes are in the evening, and that's gonna be another 3 hours. Before that lecture starts, I tried studying. So far, I've studied for about 2 hours. So far, only about 2 hours today, because I still have to live. Like, I still have to eat.
Okay, I slept already, but in a day after I've woken up, I still have to eat, like do errands around my place. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I doom scroll a bit.
A lot is gonna have to change for me to be able to study um, like 9 hours for each course and 36 hours a week. My goal is to study 6 hours a day because all my lectures are in the evening and I still have to travel there and I still have other things like little goals I'm working on. So my goal is 6 hours a day, Monday to Friday, and then an additional 5 hours on Fridays. So then that'll get me to 35 hours. If I actually study during those blocks that I've allotted. But man, it's difficult. And I ran out of coffee. But yeah, this studying thing is really giving me a run for my money. I don't know how those geniuses managed to pull it off. I'm not a genius. I'm not claiming to be one. So I'm gonna try and continue to study as best as I can by, as I said in other videos, by removing distractions. The blocker apps, they help. They really do help. The blocking app for like screen time and stuff, like Opal, it helps, but it's not the end all and be all to my problems. So I might have to go to a library. Yeah, I said it like that, a library. I might have to go there to like remove even more distractions. But it's gonna be I'm a piece of work. We're gonna work it out. We got to work this out. Anyways, that's my struggles for the week, and I'll see you guys in another video. Keep watching my shorts, and yeah, have a good day.